Oh, look, you did.
Anyway.
Wrestling Unfiltered 2-4.
24.
Damn.
Yeah. One away, man.
And now, as we're filming this right now, by the way, I'm Sean.
I'm Ian. You already knew that.
If you don't, you must be watching Family Guy. I don't know. Or something. Or watching a Sarah Palin speech. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
Ugh. Anyway, Wrestling Unfiltered 24. Now, for those following us on Facebook, on our group, we're members of. Now remember, we're the admins.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know, this is supposed to be a topic strictly about WrestleMania, because as we're filming this is Friday, March 18th. We're filming this. It is 16 days away to WrestleMania 27.
Yes.
Now, with all the build-up, I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
So,
especially that Punk Orton match.
Oh my God. Woo! We'll get to that.
We will.
But there's more crap that's been going on lately. But not in WWE, though. Amazingly. Yeah. Apparently, I got the opportunity, or the unfortunate opportunity, to watch Victory Road via ringsidenews.com, by the way.
Plug.
Yeah. If you're not a member, join them. So, anyway, I got to watch Victory Road. I was like, okay.
I'm sorry.
What?
You had to watch that.
Well, there's some good moments. Ultimate X, not the best, but up there with Kaz on there. Come on. But
AJ and Matt was pretty decent.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, but of course the talk about subject is Jeff Hardy and his what the hell he did. I mean, you said it how many times? I mean, you call him the charismatic enabler.
Yeah.
And I guess Punk was right.
Yeah, I got that from CM Punk. So anybody out there, you know, if you got that from me, give it up for being actually getting it from Punk, because he was the one who said it first.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about, I think we talked about it last night.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, I don't know what the hell's going on with him right now. I mean, I think he's spiraled down worse than Charlie Sheen. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah. You know, they sent Jeff home.
But the bad thing about it is Jeff Hardy still has a job on TV.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jeff Hardy, if you didn't see Victory Road, or haven't heard about it yet, comes out, looks like he's wasted, hammered, or stumbling,
bumbling on his way to the...
And management thought, oh, okay, we'll just end the match in 2 minutes.
1:30.
A world title match on a pay-per-view.
Went 1:30.
And with Sting. I'm sure he had to be pissed.
Yeah, well, I just love it when he was walking back up the ramp and you heard somebody say, "This is bullshit," and he looks over and he goes,
"See, yeah, I know."
Yeah, I agree. That says a lot.
Yeah.
None of it good.
So, TNA, I don't know what the hell you're doing. What happened? You know? June 2002, start of the company.
Right. 8 years ago.
8 years... No.
No, 9.
9 years ago.
Almost 9 years.
I mean, June 2002, in Alabama, they started. Moving to the asylum in Nashville, Tennessee. It
ended on in 2008, I think. I think 2008 was the last great year that they had. Yeah. You and I were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. I mean, 2009 had some pretty good moments. So, like I said, pretty good. Yeah. I mean, look at 09 Slammiversary. They had 2 King of the Mountain matches. Mm-hmm. One was the X Division title. Yeah. Now that was good. But better than the heavyweight title.
I got to say, it really kind of started to change when Christian left.
I think so.
You know, because for some reason everything felt, you know, good when he was there. Yeah. You know, and pardon me. I wasn't really feeling it. You know, I thought the Main Event Mafia was decent, then I started to feel it, and then all of a sudden it just kind of
just what's like, you know, boring and what the hell? They're supposed to be dominating the company. Not all of them had titles. Only Sting was the world title holder at the time.
And, you know...
And I don't think that even fit him, the Main Event Mafia.
No. You know... It's just... some of the gimmicks, I mean, a lot of the gimmicks in TNA, a lot of them WWE, but a lot of them in TNA, I just think were bullshit. And I'm sorry,
what Cody Deaner?
Well, he had done that years. He had actually.
Oh yeah.
He was the one who came up with that himself.
Okay.
Which I find hilarious because he's Canadian.
Is he?
Yes.
I really didn't know that.
He's Canadian.
Anyway, now what else? You had Daphne dressed up as Sarah Palin ripoff.
Oh, I just thought that was hilarious.
That was hilarious, but still, I mean, it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
But honestly, because I have Impact episodes from 2008 on my iTunes library. I started watching those and like, these were great moments. This when Booker T was, had his heel turn. Angle and AJ had their rivalry going on. Sting was doing his heel thing. Samoa Joe was still the world champion. So, Taylor Wilde was, became the upset queen, Big Kong. And also Gail Kim's departure. And
they port Joe. They turn him into, and what they did have done to Joe, just
But Joe and Pope. I mean, it looks pretty good on paper, but
it should be heel face, not face heel, which means Joe should be the heel.
Yeah.
Not
Pope be the heel.
Not Pope.
And what they're doing with Okada, what the hell?
Who?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, everybody's bashing Dixie this. Honestly, I mean, my professor, Dixie's not writing the goddamn thing.
But she's running the company.
Yeah.
But then again, she's like Jim Hurt, wouldn't know a wrist from a wristwatch. Yeah, honestly, me if I want, you want, but it's true.
Well, speaking of writing,
Russo,
go home. And get real. This ain't WCW. You're not in WWE, okay? In WWE, Vince was had a better filter to run his stuff through. Was Vince McMahon? Now who's he got to run through? Bischoff and Hogan.
Hey, Vinny Roo. This isn't 1996-97. It's 2011, son.
Yeah.
Get your head back on straight or get out.
Same thing with Hogan and Bischoff.
And Flair. Rob Terry.
Give me a break.
And Matt. And Jeff.
Gunner. No. Not Gunner. Not Gunner. Murphy. Excuse me. Phil Shatter, stay.
You've got all these guys who are there who can't work. What AJ said when Immortal turned, when
Fortune
turned against Immortal was true. You ran a multi-million-dollar company out of business, Eric,
because you didn't allow young guys to have their opportunities.
You didn't listen to the fans.
Yeah.
And
all you cared about was paychecks, money.
Anybody who says that, when I say this, I defy you to prove me wrong. WWE during the Attitude Era listened to their fans. We wouldn't have had Stone Cold.
Wouldn't have The Rock.
No, or Hunter.
Wouldn't have DX.
Yeah. Both iterations of DX.
Yeah. Wouldn't have The Undertaker doing darker stuff. Or Kane doing it. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
That was a hell of a beginning for way to get him over.
Yeah.
But no.
Wouldn't have Jericho come in.
Yeah.
WWE fans wanted Jericho to come in. So anyway, TNA.
Big show.
Yeah, man. But guys, TNA, please go back to the glory days or something.
Dixie,
beef up the X division. Damn it.
Dixie, you can do two things. You can do what people like us, like people like Wrestling Jesus have been saying, like, well, not Wrestling Jesus.
Or Spiffy.
Like us, or Spiffy, or Bill and Doug, who used to work for you, dipstick. Yeah, we all know that. Listen to them. Listen to us. Listen to Spiffy. Listen to the people that have been telling you what to do. You think you're an idiot. No, you don't think you're an idiot. We know you are.
No offense, Dixie.
No, we mean everything. We mean it.
I mean,
get with it, or your company's going to die. You can do two things: pull yourself up and find out where that you're a woman and that you can run a company, or just like
let Bischoff and Hogan run down the ground bare 6 feet deep.
You had a chance,
and then WWE will, swindle off no competition unless Ring of Honor goes national,
which we're hoping for.
Yeah, because honestly, I think Ring of Honor can do better product. It does better product.
They have a better product.
Yeah,
and
they're on a channel I can't even get.
HD,
I can't get that damn channel.
I've seen Ring of Honor live. We're going to go see them live in July.
Charlotte.
In Charlotte.
July 9th?
9th, I think it is 9th.
Yeah.
We'll confirm that before then.
Anyway, so TNA, all we gotta say, anybody TNA, pull your head out of your ass.
Really?
I mean,
get your ducks in a row.
Like I said, if I was cutting a promo, Bischoff and Hogan, it says 20-11, not the 1990s.
No.
Please. AJ's right. This is TNA. It was built by AJ Styles, by Beer Money, by Kaz, not Bischoff and Hogan.
Yeah. By guys like Red, Jerry Lynn, Low Key,
Elix, Daniels. Freaking, I don't know.
David Young. Joe.
I don't know. Hell, Simon Diamond was part of TNA for a while.
Yep.
He's been. He has been.
Diamonds in the rough.
I mean, damn it.
You know.
Hell, Shark Boy, for God's sakes.
Shark Boy.
These guys
Gail Kim
started the company.
Yeah.
People came in. America's Most Wanted. The Naturals. Those are the people who started TNA.
Triple X.
Come on now.
No.
Even Raven.
Raven.
You know.
Yeah. The days when everything was good and it made sense.
Yeah.
You know.
We didn't care about production values or where the shows are at.
We didn't, you know, you follow the ECW pattern. You patterned yourself off of what ECW brought, what Ring of Honor brought, what you know, you had the mix of the Japanese style, the stiff, you know, Puro style, and
bring back, like, we're watching
Libre.
watching old X Division stuff.
Loving it.
That's the stuff we miss. You know, we need that. Beef up the X Division. You know, bring back P.D. Williams. You know, bring back Sanjay, for God's sakes.
If you don't have the best of the X Division volumes 1 and 2, buy it.
Buy it.
There are some great matches. Also, you've heard Sean say this before. We're going to say it again. Get the best of the Asylum. The Asylum Years DVD. Worth every penny.
Yeah. That's the only saving grace you have right now, TNA, is your damn DVDs.
And, if we're going to push one more DVD, get the story of WrestleMania.
Yeah, back to the topic at hand.
But
so, I know, we spent 11 minutes right now on TNA.
I think we're
Good
done.
for it. So we're going to spend another 50 on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So, now, to the original topic. WrestleMania, 16 days away as we speak right now. Shouldn't be 15. I can't, so fast. 27. This is the 27th WrestleMania.
And it's looking good.
Yeah. I mean, right now you have, like I said, Punk and Orton. We both think that's a show stealer right there.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the hot one.
They keep building it up. No Nexus. Mm-hmm. Just one-on-one. As much as the heat Punk and Orton have as far as the line goes.
Yeah. That moment this Monday.
Yeah, this past Monday.
When they were this close to each other.
As soon as Orton punted Mason Ryan in the head, not as stiff as Otunga's punt.
Yeah. Not that we care about Otunga.
But damn, when Orton just went back and just that right there.
That was it.
There's the heads. Here's Punk's. Here's Orton. There was that close.
And that was it.
Like that made me. That sold me.
Yeah, because you could hear the tension and you could feel it, and the people were going, "Oh, they're gonna go! They're gonna go!" Yeah. You know. And then
this is not us as Mark's talking about this. There's people who know the business who see that emotion in their faces right there.
Yeah, and plus you could hear the crowd. The crowd was like, "Yo!" It was right there. You knew it was about to break, and they were gonna go.
And they're in St. Louis, Orton's hometown.
Yeah.
So
everybody knew that he was way over. So the entire crowd was going to be behind Randy, and when Punk was that close, you know, the tension was just building, and then they didn't go. So it was just like, oh,
none of them blinked.
Not, you know, so you know, as soon as they get in that ring against each other at Mania,
it's gonna
pop off.
And I hope, you know, as much as I'd say if they build up so much and they have a crappy match, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
Because when I went to WrestleMania 25, the big build-up was Triple H and Orton. As personal as a storyline as I've seen, but match sucked. I mean, damn.
When he kissed Stephanie, I was like, oh, he's gonna die.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he did, but in a way, you know, the match was not what we wanted.
Each of them used their finishing moves within the first 5 minutes of the match.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
I should have left after the Taker and Shawn Michaels, probably. So.
Oh. Pardon me? That was the timer for Michael Cole's brain.
I thought
it was expired.
Oh, I thought it was Zordon from the Power Rangers.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I know. Well, let's talk about Cold Sore. Michael Cole.
We just watched
SmackDown, and
Oy.
dude, he has lost it. First of all, if you haven't seen Raw, okay, you must be living in a box because that's what Cole's been doing right now. He's living in a box.
Yeah.
What he calls a coal mine. Oh, that's not original. A coal mine is where the Chileans were, you idiot.
Yeah.
That's a mine. Damn.
They're more
they're more manly than you and Jack. Well, I won't say Jack Swagger, but basically more man than you are, pretty much, Cole. I mean, you got this, and apparently his match is gonna be second to last at Mania, from what I read. Ugh.
Really?
Anyway,
the main event. No, you're not in the main event. You are not the main event. The main event is like
Miz and Cena.
Miz and Cena.
Or Del Rio and Edge.
Del Rio and Edge.
Or Triple H and Undertaker.
Yep.
It's a triple main event. Not quadruple, triple.
Yeah.
But also, obviously, with two weeks to WrestleMania, obviously no Money in the Bank. So
that sucks.
With that, what I think, without Money in the Bank, which is usually a show stealer, Punk and Orton's going to be the show stealer.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, another match just made a few days ago. It's Rey Mysterio and Cody Rhodes. No longer dashing Cody Rhodes, thank God. But still.
Stop wrestling in the suit, though.
Yeah. What? Really?
Street clothes, really?
Really? So, anyway, Mysterio and Cody Rhodes, your thoughts? Exactly. Okay. Another match that was just made this past Raw. We got Trish Stratus, return to Mania. Pretty good. Still in good shape. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And team with John Morrison and Snooki.
Wookie?
Yeah. No, she's fine. Snooki from Jersey Shore. Yes, I said it. Snooki is going to be at WrestleMania against Lay Fool and Dolph Ziggler.
Dolphin Boy.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't say anything bad about him now.
No. I mean, Dolph. I kind of make fun of him, but the truth is, Dolph has stepped up. He's becoming.
He's on the Raw roster.
Which
he
should have done a long time ago.
Yeah. His first match back as John Morrison is pretty damn good. But anyway, yeah, Snooki. Apparently, she learned a Thespis from Trish, because damn.
Yeah.
She did pretty good on Layla.
She did, but you know what?
I think Vicky said she's waiting over her head.
But what about Hopalong?
Oh yeah, McFool or McRib or...
Yeah, McRib. McFool. That scrawny little girl.
I don't know.
She's not really that little. She's like my height.
Yeah.
That scrawny chick is going to get in the ring with Trish Stratus. Have fun.
Bye.
Trish is going to hurt you. And she can if you mess up.
She
Definitely
don't
will.
play. She don't play.
No.
So what else we have?
We have
Del Rio and Edge.
Let's talk about the one that Triple H and Taker. Let's just go ahead and talk about it because
why not?
I really got a dump on this. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I really got. You know what? Taker came out when he returned.
Yeah, 2/21/11.
And I was all hyped about it because it was Taker and I'm a big fan of his.
Yeah.
But he never got a chance to really talk. Now since he's come back, he has, and I think it's cool. But my whole thing with it is that I don't care about seeing Triple H face Taker again. I don't. I really have no qualms with Hunter. Okay, maybe I do. But I don't have any problem. It's not that he sucks, because he doesn't.
No.
But really, I have no desire to see that. We saw it at 17, 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years.
And he got beat.
Yeah.
Really?
And the thing is, they mentioned nothing of this is like the rematch.
Though that match was damn good, though.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm looking forward because, me, I'm a huge Undertaker fan.
Mm-hmm.
I see him going 19-0.
I do too.
So, but the fact that Undertaker won his no holds barred was kind of made it better instead of a one-on-one match. Like, well, the other one might as well 10 years ago might as well have been no holds barred because pretty much ran to the grand crowd.
Yeah.
So,
I loved how
but
the build-up is.
Yeah.
I just don't agree with it because. I just don't agree with it because.
Yeah, I mean,
it's already happened.
And they're calling Undertaker now the last outlaw.
Yeah, and Triple H was like, "No, there's two." It's like, no, there's only one. Hunter.
Yeah.
You never were an outlaw. You were
a degenerate.
Yeah, you were a degenerate.
Who's now apparently be running the company if Vince dies.
I don't see Vince dying. No. I think he's going to be like Larry King, man. He's going to stick around for a long time.
Yeah. Anyway, and then it'll say Del Rio and Edge.
I'm interested in this because, what we saw tonight on SmackDown, because we did watch SmackDown.
Del Rio in a cage match against Christian. Wow.
Really good cage match.
Del Rio, hell of a lot better than Riley's cage match against Cena.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up.
So, yeah. He lost, but stepped up. Then Edge came out. Edge was in Del Rio's car. Like,
but that one moment when he sidestepped Christian and went into the ring and went into the cage.
Oh, yeah.
With all that momentum.
Ooh. Head and shoulder first.
Yeah.
But also, then we got to talk about, of course,
Let's talk about Edge, because you didn't just mention that.
I'm sorry.
Edge came out and was in the car honking.
Yeah. Del Rio's Bentley was going to apparently smash it with a chair, and lo and behold, Brodus Clay shows up.
And
they do a concerto on Edge's arm. Really freaking hit it. It wasn't like an overshot.
Yeah.
So you just hear the impact of the chairs. They really smashed his arm. Del Rio did. Ow.
Yeah.
But, another match, we already mentioned it, Cold Sore versus Lawler, with Stone Cold Steve Austin as the referee. Now, Cole was saying Austin's going to have minimal impact in the match. Cole!
Are you an idiot?
This is Stone Cold Steve Austin you're talking about, okay? This is not, Brooklyn Brawler. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a Hall of Famer, who I saw being done live at the Toyota Center in Houston.
I think the whole time that he had his head up Mrs. Tookus, I swear to you, it's affected his brain because he got squeezed so far.
Cole has a brain?
No. It's smaller now because...
Cole had a brain, he would know not to put an ankle lock on JR!
Yeah.
JR, by the way, is waiting for x-rays for his ankle. Apparently, I guess it's not broken. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh yeah, it was called the ankle lock. Ankle lock.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. You know what?
I popped when JR came out, for one thing.
I did too, but I also want to say that I would love it if they would at least lift the no blood thing. But at least
please, let it go for one night.
Just for that one night, for that match. So Jerry Lawler could beat the high holy hell out of have the match, win, and then just beat the
Lawler's not done.
Yeah, he just beats the high holy hell out of Michael Cole, bloodies him, breaks him down, and just like...
And I think if they get to keep going Cole bragging about putting down JR, and Austin being the referee, and knowing JR and Austin's history,
Oh, he's gonna eat a stunner.
I'm sure Cole's gonna get a stunner, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get at least one, if not two.
And Swagger might get one for interfering. But also, rumors going around, apparently that Hulk Hogan started, that apparently Jimmy Hart is going to be in Lawler's corner. Because Jimmy Hart has left TNA, as far as we know.
Wouldn't blame him.
Yeah. So, Jimmy Hart, Lawler's corner, history they have.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Well, how much...
Have Cole get annoyed by the megaphone.
Have Cole get hit with the microphone.
Or megaphone.
Megaphone, I'm sorry.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Lawler just... Whoop. Oh, I'm sorry. Bam! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't... Austin come on!
Yeah. As you know, he's going to...
So, also, Cena versus Miz. WWE title.
Ooh, here's where we can have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to call that Cena loses.
Now, please explain.
Because I think, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I'm usually right 97% of the time. It's the other 4% I'm not wrong. Jim Cornette. But I'm always right. No. Seriously, I think that he's going to lose because somehow maybe Rock's interference, maybe Miz actually cleanly beats him, which would be
that'd be nothing.
Cochran would lose his mind.
Yeah, he'd be like, what? We got a friend of ours, like I said, we've mentioned so many times.
He's a big fan of Cena. Not that we have a problem with that, it's just...
No, just the way he
reacts is hilarious.
Yeah, which you can't help but laugh.
But I think that...
we give him his just due, we give him his applause.
Cena is going to lose, whether it's because of a clean win or interference from The Rock. And I also think, I'm not sure, I'm not a prophet, again, I always say that.
He wishes though.
Sometimes. Only sometimes.
You're saying, here's what you're saying, like, say Cena loses, no matter how. Say,
no matter
say how. You know, Rock accidentally, you know, hits him or something. I don't know. Accidentally. No, Cena his Cena Rock trade punches. Rock goes off, but Cena buries the Rock. But he's like goes off, saying, "Okay, I lay the Rock out." No, he's not done. He's gonna push it further. If you want to push him as a heel, you know,
he has to snap completely.
But in a sense, I heard so many times that the way Cena is with the fans, the marketing, the merchandise, you turn him as a heel, your money's gone. Who's gonna be the next? Who's gonna be the big money maker? In a marketing sense, yeah. Well, Orton, you know.
No, could be Orton. It could be
Edge.
Edge.
So, anyway, sure selling Cole.
You know, no. I think that Cena's going to lose. I mean, he might win. He might. I'd be wrong. So you know, I'll admit to that. I'll cop to it.
Yeah, and apparently, also congratulations to Sheamus, United States
Sheamus.
Greg, good match by the way with Danielson. Wow.
Not that surprising.
That bro kick he did.
We saw him wrestle Kofi.
Good solid match.
Solid match.
Almost thought he broke his neck or a concussion or something.
It was a nasty bump, man, with that round high.
But also, since we're talking about WrestleMania, like I said, pick up the true story of WrestleMania 3 DVD set. We highly, highly recommend it.
Yes.
Because if you really want to know about WrestleMania, you know, how it was a gamble to start off with.
Yeah.
You know.
If it had failed,
we would be talking about it. And probably we wouldn't have this show.
Well, we would have this show, but wrestling would be a lot different than what it is now. A lot different. It would be still, maybe it would, I don't know if it would, but at least through part of the 90s, I think that there's still regional areas would be around. You
Probably.
know? Yeah.
WrestleMania failed. You know.
It didn't.
But if it, because the reason why it didn't mainly is because it had star power back then. You had Liberace, you had Muhammad Ali, you had Mr. T, and you had Billy Martin, former manager of the New York Yankees.
Mr. T. I've been in the food.
So you had all those. You had Cyndi Lauper as well. So you had that star power. People were going to watch. Of course, you got Hulk Hogan, Piper, and Orndorff, and you know all those guys. And plus, it's Madison Square Garden, the mecca of the WWE.
Yeah.
So.
The home.
And then bigger gamble they had was WrestleMania 2, 3 simulcasts. Yeah, LA, New York, and Chicago.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you know, how can they pull this off? Well, easily. One show has one hour is a live show somewhere else. Then other people are watching on screens. You know, switch it over. One live show, other studios are watching on screens. So,
but the biggest gamble I think that they took was WrestleMania 3. Selling out the entire
Pontiac Silverdome.
Silverdome.
And how much time did they have to do it? To decide on where it was going to be. It was so close. I think it was like a month. A month before WrestleMania 3. They had no idea where the hell they're going to do this WrestleMania 3. Vince is like, I want to sell it to Silverdome. You know, I think I told Dick Ebersol that.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell are we going to do this?
They did.
93,000 plus.
Yeah, 93,000 plus, and they said that you know, the money match was Hogan and Andre wanted to do something. You know, he wanted to do something that would solidify him. Not that he hadn't before, because he had.
Yeah.
And that he would feel good about every single time, you know, people talked about it, or, you know, he saw it, he would feel good about it, and he did with Hogan. But Hogan was scared nothing. He was scared shitless.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't know if it was going to go off or not, because if Andre didn't want to do something, he wasn't going to do it.
No, would you force Andre to do something you wouldn't do?
I wouldn't even just yes sir, no sir.
Yeah.
But
honestly, that may have been the money match, but of course, everybody knows the match of that night was Steamboat and Savage.
One of the greatest matches I've ever seen.
Yeah. So now, WrestleMania 4 and 5, Trump Plaza, Atlantic City. Now, why in a casino? You know,
Trump won. Trump
and McMahon have a history.
He did it. You know, he wanted to do it, and you know, then they had a run-in with Trump, and they did it a couple places with him. And the thing is, it made sense because he was a good friend of
McMahon.
Vince's, and still is to this day.
Still is, yeah.
And you know, he he saw money.
Yeah, obviously.
He saw money. And if you know anything about Trump,
he has money.
He has money, he loves money, and he knows how to make money.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
I wish I had that. I wish I had his luck. Not with wives, but money like.
Oh, snap.
Anyway.
But it was...
It was another... Every WrestleMania...
Yes, money.
Apparently every WrestleMania is a gamble. You know?
Yeah.
So you gotta get the right city, you gotta get the right venue.
Oh, and talking about venues, WrestleMania 24, because that place looked like it was... That was horrible.
Yeah. Let's get that in a minute. Speaking of venues, let's fast forward a bit. WrestleMania 7. Okay? Mm-hmm. Everybody knows it's the Los Angeles Sports Arena. Originally,
ooh, yes,
that was not the original concept. Apparently, they wanted it at the Coliseum. Los Angeles Coliseum. It was maybe 100,000 seating. Maybe.
And Vince wanted to do it, man.
But at that same time, there was a whole thing with Kuwait and Sergeant Slaughter's character. Heel turn. So it's like, security is not going to be that great at the Los Angeles Sports Coliseum. We're going to move to the sports arena. Smart move. That match had Ultimate Warrior, Macho King, Randy Savage in a retirement match. Which the match, pretty good.
But the heat that Slaughter had at that time, it was white hot.
I mean, it's so white hot you don't want to put your nail on it.
Yeah.
That's how white hot it was.
The heat that he had.
I mean, you burned Hulk Hogan's shirt, which apparently he was told, we want you to burn the American flag. He's like, I'm not burning the American flag. I'll do the next best thing. I'll burn Hogan's shirt, which is
the boots and everything. But it was.
Pictures with Saddam.
The boots.
Oh my God!
But if you want to know how to cut a promo and how, I'll say Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Nick Bockwinkel, Shane Douglas, those men, Shawn Michaels, they could cut a promo. But that promo, the promos that he did, proved that Hogan wasn't there at that time. He wasn't even. They never touched until the match.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was proof that here is Sergeant Slaughter. He talked those people into the arena.
Yeah.
He talked them into just to see him get his comeuppance.
And boy,
he did. But it was a stiff match. I recall, didn't Terry bleed in that match? Didn't he?
I think so. Yeah, he did.
He did.
He bled.
He bled, and that was a big thing for Hogan because he wasn't the guy who ever bled. But it was proof that you could talk somebody into the arena to see you get your ass.
Before match starts.
Before match, they never touched.
Yeah.
You know what? ECW, Taz and Sabu for 1 year never touched
until Barely Legal '97.
Yeah. Never touched, and it was all mic work to bring
mainly Taz, but
it was still
the physical presence each show they had. Taz running down Sabu, beating up people pretending to be Sabu, getting that much. It wasn't heat on him though. He didn't have much heat, but it was drawing the people. That's what he did. He drew people into the arenas. Then they want to see Taz and Sabu. We did.
Yeah.
So
and one other one. If you ever want to see what it's like for two people never to touch, okay, until that moment when it was just
two guys in a ring.
Two guys in a ring. Well, actually, I'll take it back. They did touch. There was, but if
it was the November review, they were talking about that. But anyway,
I was thinking about. Okay, I was wrong. They did touch. It was Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard leading to that cage match they had for the U.S. title.
Starrcade '85.
Oh my God!
But once again, we always veer off subject. So WrestleMania 8, the Hoosier Dome in Indianapolis. They're calling that one of the worst as far as the show.
What was the main event of that?
It was Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, what the heck you want to call him, against Hogan. Originally, people always one of the things, Hogan and Flair at WrestleMania.
They should have done that.
But for some reason they put Macho Man in, no disrespect to Savage, for the title, and Sid and Hogan as the prelim match.
We got that pay-per-view, and we got that in a pay-per-view in WCW, but if Vince had done it, if Vince had found the way to build that right, Hogan and Flair, money.
Hell yeah.
Money.
But speaking of money, Las Vegas, WrestleMania 9, Caesar's Palace. Now, this DVD, another reason why we recommend it, WrestleMania 9, they show you behind the scenes. Never before seen.
No.
They never showed it until they put it on DVD. Great footage.
Guys talking about the match.
How they built a set.
Yeah, Vince talking,
Vince talking to Shawn Michaels about something.
Yeah.
Or, during the Shawn Michaels, they go through the curtain. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan trained how to stand like damn camel backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
It was one of those things where you get you get a really good look at what goes on before you ever even enter the arena.
And what they go through.
Yeah.
Not the wrestlers, like the production crew.
Yeah.
Building the sets.
Building the sets, making sure that everything looks good. Because wrestling is not just about the action in the ring. It's about up here. It's about visuals. It's what you see when you enter the ring. Sean's been to WrestleMania 25.
I've been to a couple of Raws. Never been to a SmackDown yet.
You've been in but the point I'm trying to make here is
I've been up close, seeing that production, just seeing the visuals, like the big screens, the pyro, which is very loud.
The music.
Yeah, the music. Only difference is you don't hear the commentary, which is fine with me. I didn't like hearing Michael Cole anyways.
But it was also the thing of it has to affect all 5 of your senses.
Yeah.
You have to see, smell, touch, taste. Hear, and you have to hear it, and you have to see it and feel it because and
especially with the opening like open pyro demonstrations.
Yeah.
You hear the crowd pop right after it. That brings them in too. Brings the show.
That energy has to be there, and you have to sustain that energy
and keep it going. Don't dull it out to the point it's like a Japanese show.
Yeah, but they're just sitting on their hands.
So
and WrestleMania is probably one of the best places when it's hot. It is red hot.
So WrestleMania 9, Caesar's Palace. 10, they said, "Oh, what the heck? Let's go back to Madison Square Garden."
Can we dump on at least one match during WrestleMania 9?
You talking about Giant Gonzalez and Undertaker?
Yeah.
Oh boy. El Gigante, rest in peace, my friend.
Yeah, but that was
damn
horrible.
Especially that bodysuit. What the?
Oh God. Anywho.
Anyway, WrestleMania 10. There you go back home. Madison Square Garden.
MSG, baby.
Yeah. You had Bret Hart wrestle 2 matches, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
First wrestle Owen. Great match.
Great technical match.
Yeah. But I think nothing could beat that SummerSlam 94 cage match they had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew.
Or the Iron Man.
But also WrestleMania 10, the ladder match. Shawn Michaels the Razor. Or, as Ric Flair said, Shawn Michaels versus a ladder, another guy in the ring.
Best ladder match I've seen. Except for until TLC. No. Before TLC.
Triangle ladder match?
The Terry Invitational. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Or later on, later shows.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 11. Was at Hartford, Connecticut, Hartford Civic Center. Main event: Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Rest in peace, Mark. Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor held his own.
He did, but there were some undercard matches that were actually pretty decent, weren't there?
Yeah. Let me see.
Shawn Michaels
against Diesel.
Yeah.
Bret Hart versus Backlund.
Yeah.
Bret Hart. I think Bret Hart even called that the worst match he's ever had, which is very odd.
Yeah.
But WrestleMania 12.
Here we go.
Anaheim Pond. Iron Man match. Ooh. And of course you had Undertaker versus Diesel.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. The Hollywood Backlot Brawl. Goldust versus Piper.
I hate it when I do that.
Yeah, you scare me.
Goldust versus
Goldust took an ass whooping.
Yeah, from Piper.
Yeah.
But he gave as good as he got.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is Dustin Rhodes we're talking about too, so ain't no fluke.
Nope.
Or flake, whatever.
Rhodes.
Let's develop it, yeah.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 13. Back in Chicago, Rosemont Horizon.
One of my all-time favorite matches.
Austin versus Bret Hart. Thank you very much.
God, that was a badass match.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite matches.
And the biggest in the turnaround match too for Austin.
Yeah. That's when it switched with him and Bret.
Instantly.
I
don't think I've ever seen that ever.
And if you people want to know how much impact Jim Ross can have on a match, listen to the commentary during that match at WrestleMania 13. As I'm telling you, folks, it made so much more impact. That match by itself can stand without any commentary because it's that good.
Mm-hmm.
But
and the visual of Austin,
with the
structure and the blood coming in, and did not give up.
Nope.
No tapping out.
Passed out. And
the king of submissions was there. Ken Shamrock was there.
Yeah, and then you had JR and
King. And Vince was there too. He was doing commentary.
But JR's, just waiting.
Austin will not quit. Austin will not quit.
This man is a stud. He's not gonna. It's just everything was perfect about that match.
So
And
WrestleMania 14, Boston, Fleet Center.
Austin versus Michaels. We praised that match many times before.
Because Shawn Michaels, God help him, God bless him, with that back injury he had.
He still showed up there.
He still showed up and wrestled the entire match.
He was there for Steve, man. He did it.
So you give him that.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 15.
WrestleMania 14 was also Taker and Kane, wasn't it?
Yep, Taker's return. Also, LOD came back for a tag team battle royal. No offense, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
also
a very vague match people probably recognize was Taka Michinoku versus Aguila for the light heavyweight title. It was good aerial assaults and everything like that. Very forgotten match basically.
A match that preceded the X Division.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. WrestleMania 15, Philadelphia. Whoo!
Rock and Austin.
And also the dumbest Hell in a Cell match ever. No offense, Taker. The worst Hell in a Cell match.
The one with
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man. Yeah.
No offense, but damn.
No, it wasn't great. But I'll tell you what, it's better than the King on the Cell. That was horrid. Don't watch it. Ever.
Don't YouTube it, please.
Ever. Well, I guess you could if you really need to know how bad of a match it is, but...
Yeah. Anyway. But Austin and Rock started that rivalry.
Every time, and I've said it before, Sean said it, every time they touched, it was classic.
And another point of talking people into the freaking arenas.
Yeah.
Austin on the mic, Rock on the mic, golden.
Golden. They talked him into it.
Yeah.
And
another perfect example of that. So WrestleMania 16, back to the pond.
Yep.
Triangle ladder match.
The triangle ladder match.
Hardcore battle royal, which is kind of
the 4-way.
Fatal 4-way. Let's see what else. Triple threat 2 title match.
Yeah.
Angle, Benoit, and Jericho.
Great match.
Wow.
The Angle was never involved for the decisions.
Woo!
How
crappy was that to lose all your titles without being pinned?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it gets better next one. But that fatal 4-way, I didn't think was as good as it could have been.
No.
But I think what helped is actually the undercard was strong enough to carry that match when it wasn't really all that what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, true. But also
no
now
ladder match though.
Triangle ladder match.
Dudley's, Edge and Christian, and the Hardys.
WrestleMania 17, Houston Astrodome. Another Austin and Rock.
One Angle.
Oh my. Yeah.
That was.
No, Jericho and Regal was pretty good.
Yeah.
Taker and Triple H. TLC 2.
Yeah.
China whooping Ivory's ass.
Winning the title.
Triple threat hardcore title match.
Mm-hmm. Raven
get thrown through the glass by Kane.
Raven, Kane, and Big Show.
Yeah. The gimmick battle royal.
Oh no, that was fun if you were a fan of the '80s.
And plus, Bobby the Brain and Gene Okerlund back in commentary.
But of course, I loved what Brain said. What did it say? It's going to be Christmas by the time the Sheik gets down to the ring.
By the time Sheik gets to the ring, we're WrestleMania 38.
Yeah. Best line.
Bobby Heenan, come on.
Love the Brain.
Up there with CM Punk, he spilled my Diet Coke.
Yeah. Or what was the other comment that we had from last year? Jericho, and burying Cole.
Cole, yeah. Shut up, you idiot! They already know.
Yeah. 17 was all about Rock and Austin, and
2.
Rock, and Rock just getting his ass beat by
Austin. And then
Austin just snapping.
So WrestleMania 18. Now this was a talked about subject on the DVD. WrestleMania 18. The headliner, many people thought was undisputed title match. Triple H coming back. Icon and Icon. Rock, Hogan. Triple H and Jericho even argued about this, not to each other.
Not to each other.
To management. They said Hogan and Rock should have been on last.
Yes.
And my opinion now, yeah.
Yeah. Because that match was so intense. And they were in Toronto.
Yeah.
In the home of,
the WrestleMania 6.
WrestleMania 6.
Same building, Skydome.
The Skydome. and the crowd was flipping back and forth and back and forth.
But
Hogan, Rock, Hogan, Rock, Hogan.
But then, as Hogan was reverting back to the Hulkamania,
yeah,
and but he was hulking up. He was like, you heard the crowd like, wow.
Oh,
yeah, they went freaking
pointed the
nuts.
finger in his place.
They went
blew up.
nuts.
Yeah.
So, WrestleMania 18, Hogan and Rock should have been the underlined main event.
Yes, definitely.
So
definitely.
WrestleMania 19, Safeco Field, first time in a baseball stadium. You had Brock and Kurt,
Jericho and Michaels.
Wow.
Great match. Great fucking match. And I'm gonna go on the record as saying better than Angle and Lesnar.
Oof.
They told a better story.
True.
That's not to slight Angle, because I never will.
No.
But the Jericho Michaels story has
better story.
It's a better story.
Yeah, Jericho, who idolized Michaels, wanted to be like him.
And God, the work in that match just alone.
And what Kerwin Sophie, who's a director of WWE television, said he remember hearing King on the commentary. It's like each man's wrestling themselves.
Yeah.
That's biggest compliment you could have.
Yeah, because
that's how good it was. You know, Jericho mimicking Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, you return the favor, so to speak. Saying you don't mimic me.
Great match. Fantastic match.
WrestleMania 20. Let's go back to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
What was the tagline? Where it all begins again.
I want to get back to WrestleMania 19 because there were some great matches. Like I said, Angle and Lesnar, Hogan and McMahon.
Austin Rock 3.
Austin Rock 3.
Which was one more round for Austin.
Then you had
Triple Threat Tag Team title match.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good. But,
Trish Triple Threat women's title match.
Yeah. Trish and Victoria.
Jazz. Booker and Triple H.
I think the match of the night was definitely Jericho
and
Shawn, yeah. But anyway, getting forward to WrestleMania 20.
Madison Square Garden, where it all begins again. Let's see, BS match of the night, Goldberg and Lesnar.
Well, that was an ass match.
That was
horrid.
But everybody was like pumping. I was like, yeah, we gotta see Lesnar and Goldberg. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I mean,
the only good thing about that match was Austin stunned both of them.
Yes.
That's about it.
And then, but another one match that I really loved from 20 was Rock.
Oh, Rock Sock against Evolution.
Rock Sock against Evolution. And it helped propel Randy Orton. Don't think that match was about Batista or Flair.
It was mainly about Orton and Foley's thing.
Everybody else around there was kind of a decoration, to lack of a better word. If y'all have a better one, tell me down there.
Yeah.
It was a decorations around the story of Foley and Orton. That match was all about the rivalry between them.
Yeah. And
it was a great match.
Another one, Cena winning his first title against Big Show.
Yeah, it was solid.
Yeah, solid match.
You know.
Also, we have Taker returning as the Dead Man.
Yes.
Against Kane, Part 2.
And just that
boy, when they heard that.
Oh yes.
That crowd popped. I marked like a.
You too?
I marked. You know.
My girlfriend is sitting across from me at a bar. We're over in the mountain.
And then you hear that gong.
Yeah.
And people, another pop.
But the Druids,
No. But
all that.
But hear the gong. But the bigger pop that night was actually Taker coming out, and you heard that. They went freaking nuts. This is New York City too, so obviously
you got to do. New Yorkers are tough.
Yeah.
To impress.
But this is Undertaker.
Yeah.
Came out all back in black. Woo-wee.
But my girlfriend and I were sitting in a bar over in Mount Pleasant, which is here in Charleston, and the Druids come out. You can hear the music and and all that and she's going, and I could see her getting pumped. But as soon as
you hear Paul Bear's voice,
as soon as you hear Paul Bear,
oh yes,
she just popped like that, and
I didn't expect Paul Bear to return that night.
We marked hard,
yeah,
because it was the thing of she was a fan of, and still is to this day, of wrestling, but she's a fan of the Attitude Era.
Me too.
And me 3.
So
WrestleMania,
also WrestleMania 20, Eddie Guerrero versus Angle.
Badass match.
And of course, Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
Still to this day will stand the test of time.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody else says. Benoit, we all know what happened. We're not going to mention it. As a wrestler,
damn good wrestler.
Hell yeah.
One of the best.
Go pick up his stuff from Japan.
Whoo, Pegasus Kid.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 21, Staples Center, which one guy should call the Madison Square Garden Los Angeles. It was big enough.
Mm-hmm.
But WrestleMania 20 goes Hollywood.
Angle.
And Shawn Michaels.
Ooh.
And the first Money in the Bank match.
First Money in the Bank match. Let's see.
Hogan came out and against Muhammad Hassan, that little segment.
Yeah.
That crowd nuts.
And then you also had, what were the title matches from that night? It was...
you had Women's title, WWE, World Heavyweight, that's it.
You had...
Yeah, Taker and Orton.
Taker and Orton, you had Hunter and
Batista.
Cena
and JBL.
JBL.
Yeah. Trish and Christy Hemme.
Wow, really?
Anyway. Highlight of the night, Shawn versus Angle. Put it that way.
But wasn't that the one where Austin and Piper?
Piper's Pit.
Piper's Pit. Hell yeah.
So
Piper's Pit and the apple on Carlito, which is great.
Nice.
You know.
But WrestleMania 22, Allstate Arena in Chicago. Now some people we're all wondering. Now wait a minute. You go from the Astrodome, you had Sky Dome. No, you had Safeco Field. Then you go to Madison Square Garden, which is alright, I guess, back home.
Yeah.
But then you still stay in the small arenas of Staples Center and Allstate Arena. You know, why? You know, and after that, after WrestleMania 22, Vince says, we're going back to stadiums. Mm-hmm. And WrestleMania 23, Ford Field.
But 22,
yeah.
Again, Shawn Michaels and Vince.
Boy, Vince got his ass whipped.
Shawn had matches when he came back from 19 to 26 that were all really good. Now, the one with Vince wasn't exactly the greatest, but it's still
the story was good.
The story and the build-up was good to it.
Then Cena Triple H.
Wow.
Cena getting it. Not just from Triple H, but from the crowd.
Yeah. The people were cheering for Hunter to win because they expected it.
Yeah. But also, Mickie James versus Trish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, God.
And another Money to Bank match had Flair there, took the suplex off the ladder from Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Tweaked his knee up. Ow!
Mm.
How was he walking after that? I don't know.
And then there was the moment with Sharmell and Matt and Booker.
Oh, and the Boogeyman.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. He gets Sharmell like he's was that 22 or 23? I think it was 22, right?
Oh, it was 20. No, it was 23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then, it was Boogeyman against Booker T and Sharmell.
Oh, that's right.
Boogeyman kissed Sharmell with a mouthful of worms.
I'd rather kiss a Wookiee.
Never mind. I'd rather kiss an Ewok. How's that?
I'd rather kiss Sarah Palin. Time.
20-second timeout. Wow. Okay. Laugh it up, people. Laugh it up. WrestleMania 23, Ford Field in Detroit. Not exactly the Silverdome, but sold it out. 83,000 people plus.
Well, that was 20 years after WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
I understood that.
The tagline was WrestleMania all grown up.
Yeah.
Because it was 20 years ago since the Silverdome. Some good matches. Cena and Shawn Michaels.
Wow.
But nothing beats their England match. That was that month. Later that month or after that. Back on Raw. That hour-plus match in England.
Yeah.
Never forget that one.
Mm-mm.
But also what was interesting was Jeff Hardy's return to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But that hit he took on Edge, breaking the ladder.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then there was a moment that I was talking about at 23 where Matt Hardy has Sharmell like he's going to give her the twist of fate.
Yeah. And Booker's like...
And he's like, make her be mine, because if you go for it, I'll do it.
And you hear JBL in commentary, Booker the hell with her, I've done plenty with her. Oh, damn it, Booker. He did forget the briefcase and I'll go for his wife.
Yeah.
And JBL's like, that's what women will get you.
And somebody said, I think that's when he said, will Matt do it? And I think JBL said, yeah, he will.
He'll do it. But And in that sense, Mr. Kennedy Anderson won, then lost it about what 2 months later to Edge. So, but also the Battle of the Billionaires, WrestleMania 23.
Eddie fought too. Yeah. And the other guy, who I won't say his name.
Well, he didn't do anything bad except be in WWE.
Just be a wrestler, which obviously you can't do.
Obviously, you can't do MMA either.
Yeah.
But WrestleMania 24. Now you mentioned WrestleMania 24 earlier.
Yes.
Now the original concept was, have it. I guess at the Amway Arena. I think it was. I guess it was Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 14,000 seat building. You want to go from you went from a small arena back to a stadium, back to another, like a Raw show. No, I said, okay, let's go have the Citrus Bowl.
This is ugly.
Jericho even said, I've been there, watched the Rolling Stones in the 90s. It was still old looking.
The place looks like it looks ugly.
Crap.
But it is.
Yeah, but the production team, the design team, they pretty much made over the damn stadium.
Yeah.
The guys even had to buy palm trees. They give it that tropical look because they're in Florida, Orlando, and boy, did they busted their ass. They put on a great production.
They did, and that's why again what we're saying, production is an important part.
Yeah.
And we learned that in that DVD set because of
just the visuals of that has to draw the audience.
Yeah.
Not just the matches. So.
And
then of course, those matches, of course, that night, Taker and Edge, another Money in the Bank, Flair and Shawn Michaels, what else?
The Diva Battle Royal, the Diva thing. Melina versus
Those Melina and Beth Phoenix against Maria and Ashley. But highlight that night was Snoop Dogg clotheslining Santino.
Yeah.
Remember that? Money in the Bank, of course, Shelton falling through a ladder, Morrison's moonsault with a ladder.
Backstabber off the ladder.
Oh! Coldberger with a ladder to the face.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy returning. So, but of course, my night now.
No, we're missing one about 24.
Oh, Cena, Triple H, and Orton?
Michaels and Flair.
I did mention it already.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Badass match.
Then now, my night.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 25.
Well, it's very close to you.
Houston, Texas, and that number will always stay in my head, 72,744.
Because he was number one.
Why?
He was one of them.
Because that was the attendance at Reliance Stadium. And I was one of those. So,
yeah.
I got to go to the Fan Fest. I got to go to Hall of Fame. I got to see WrestleMania. And I had better seats than I thought. So,
yeah.
And I kind of regret that too.
What?
Being next to the stage.
Oh, yeah. All the pyro and everything.
Good thing I had earplugs.
Yeah.
But of course, match of the night. No one else talk about it. Taker and Shawn Michaels. I say that, to me, that's above Steamboat Savage.
Wow.
To me, that's just to me. Because, like I said, not because I saw it live, just the performance was so great.
Yeah.
Or maybe, you know what, screw that. Steamboat Savage, Taker and Shawn won, tied for first.
Definitely.
So, and then you put Taker and Shawn 2 from 26 up there with it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
As well as Shawn and Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 25 was great. 26.
Not so much. Not so much.
Except Taker and Shawn 2.
That really saved that because that night was horrible.
So, but also people discuss about the tradition of WrestleMania now started back at 20, the Hall of Fame ceremony. We've seen so many legends be inducted who damn well deserve it. Back at 20, you had 11 inductees. 11 of them. And the production team's like, oh, why don't we televise this? Film it. You had Jesse the Body Ventura, Sergeant Slaughter, Tito Santana, Greg Hammer Valentine, Harley Race,
JYD.
Same thing with Big John Studd.
Yes.
Pete Rose was the first celebrity inductee.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Superstar Billy Graham. Damn well deserve it.
Yeah.
And of course Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Definitely.
Damn. And what true emotion was that Bobby Heenan said, there's one thing missing. I wish Monsoon was there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. And then, they've inducted so many other men and women that you knew Mae Young,
Moolah, Sherry. Of course, you got Hogan, Orndorff, Piper, Sheik, Nikolai Volkov, Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie.
God. Bret Hart. Gene Okerlund.
Stu Hart.
Yeah. So.
Mean Gene. Flair.
But anyway, yeah. Hall of Fame. Now this year, you got Shawn Michaels, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bullet Bomb Armstrong, Sonny, and Drew Carey. Really? But
Drew Carey, we don't know about that one.
But anyway, we're running short on time here. We're running out on battery. Anyway, Wrestling Unfiltered 24. I got it right this time. I'm Sean.
I'm Ian.
We'll see you next time.
Peace!